Yo, 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 what the deal? It's your boy X.E.L.O. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you, yes you, for coming back. But if you are new here, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. That'll let you know when I drop another video. And if you are new here, make sure you put below in the comment section, I'm new here. All right, so today what we're going to be doing is the Fluid Audio SRI2. It's an audio interface by Fluid Audio. Let's get right into it. All right, so here is the device here. It's pretty sturdy. It's about the size of my hands put together. Has a very rugged kind of look. I really like this kind of look. Of course, the knob, the big knob in the middle, you gotta have it. Gotta have the big knob in the middle. So let's kind of go over some of the things on here. So you have like your gain for your two lines. There's one your gain here and there's your other gain here, and you'll have meters to let you know how loud it is. You have your line in or instrument line. You have your 48 volts here, so you can do your 48 volts. I know it's kind of hard to see with the glare, but yeah, this is a 48 volts. And you have your speakers for A and B. So you have two sets of speakers that you can actually use on this. This is your volume control for your headphones. And this is your input for your DAW. And the other input is for whatever line is actually coming into the monitor or the interface, right? So if we lift it up, so we have our inputs here for our input 1, our input 2, and we have our headphone input right here. And on the back, we have our speaker A and our speaker B. So you can have two sets of speakers on here, which is really cool. You have your lock option on here. And here is your USB. It is a USB 2, which is kind of unfortunate, but it does give you an option for power from a USB-C for a USB connection that goes right here. So you can use this for power, which is pretty cool. So if you do have like an iPad or something like that, you can actually still power this up and still use it as a unit in itself. So let's power it on and see how it looks. All right, so once you power it on, the Fluid Audio actually lights up, which is pretty cool. And all your knobs will show the indicators of where they are volume-wise, which is a very nice feature. So you have your 48 volts and that'll light up red. You have your line in, which will light up that reddish kind of color. You can change your speakers here to whichever set of speakers you have. And of course your line in over here. It doesn't have like an indicator that shows you the volume on here.
Yep.
Right, and as you hear on here, yes, but there's no meters moving. I thought they could have actually added that somewhere, maybe even have it like in the Fluid. That would have been really cool. But currently there is not an option to see what is actually playing meter-wise on this device itself. But let's get it set up. Let's see if we can record something. And yeah, let's go. All right, so here we are in Cakewalk. And I have the SRI2 set up. Looks like it's getting a pretty good signal. I'm using the SM7B, the Shure mic on here. So we'll see how it actually comes out, how everything sounds all together. So let's start recording and see what happens. I'm gonna try to monitor. It looks like there's like a slight delay on the vocals. So when I'm using it, you can hear the slight delay on there. It's not that bad. But this is one of those interfaces that doesn't have like its own audio driver. So it's kind of hard to get it to go a lot faster or a lot better through the system. So it can get rid of that latency. But let's see what you can do. Let's see if we can get something recorded in here. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yeah, again. Yeah, check. Now when I split splatter, get chit chatter, I rip rappers, it don't matter. This fat bastard causes disasters. My sound waves like water flooding the streets. Now a cat from the hood to get a chance to eat. I break down the barriers just to get in the mix. Trying to hold the industry, knock it down like a pit with a fierce bite. I stab you in the neck with a knife. I'm like a psychopath killer when I get on the mic. All right. Looks like there was like a little peek there inside the file. So all in all, it seems like it should be pretty good. I'm going to try to test it out and see how it sounds while it's recorded. Yes, sir. We at it again. Yeah, check me. Now when I split splatter your chit chatter, I rip rappers, it don't matter. This fat bastard causes disasters. My sound waves like water flooding the streets. Now a cat from the hood will get a chance to eat. I break down the barriers just to get in the mix. Trying to hold the industry, knock it down like a pit with a fierce bite. I stab you in the neck with a knife. I'm like a psychopath killer when I get on the mic. All right, so as you heard, it's not as loud as a couple of the other audio interfaces. I have the volume and gain turned all the way up on here. So this Shure SM7B is like a challenge for it seems. So this is still a continuation of my audio interface journey, and this was the Fluid Audio SRI2. If you are interested in picking this up, I do have a link below to Zounds, where you can actually pick up any of this equipment that I've actually been using or going over inside these videos. And definitely appreciate you guys for stopping by and watching this stuff. For this one, I think it's maybe a pass on it. It's a little bit bulky for me. I like to see something coming out of the interface when I'm actually playing stuff. Other than that, I think it's a solid product, but it may not work too well with the SM7B if you're using that kind of microphone that uses a lot of power. So with that being said, that's pretty much the end of this video. And once again, it's your boy, X.E.L.O. Till next time, people. Peace.